Hi, my name is Stacy Whitmer, and I'm a qualifying national marketing director with the Juice Plus Company. I wanted to share with you a little bit today about executing a daily method of operation, or DMO. Your DMO acts as a daily schedule with certain tasks aligned to each and every day of the week. It's about setting up time and allotting time every single day to do business building activity. If it's an hour, if it's 20 minutes, if it's 2 hours, whatever it is, whatever the allotted amount of time you have set up for your day, it's important that you're intentional with that time and that you're productive with that time. This is a DMO that I created, and every day of the week is themed towards a business building activity. Momentum Monday. It's all about creating the momentum for the week. Momentum means the strength or force that allows something to continue to grow stronger and faster over time. And that's what we're trying to do for our week. We're trying to set up our week to be successful. And Monday is going to kickstart that week off. What I'd like to do on Monday is what I call create your hot hands list and execute those calls or those touch points with those 10 people on that hot hands list. The goal for your hot hands list is to take those 10 people and move them to an action that day. If it's a person that's maybe on the fence about ordering, it's about locking them in and getting them to be a customer that day. If it's about someone on the fence about being a distributor, it's about having that conversation and trying to get them to sign up that day. Maybe it could be something as simple as a potential customer that you sent information to and they haven't looked at it yet. It's about getting their commitment to look at that video that you sent or the information that you shared. Today is all about creating activity and making sure that the people that we reach out to, that we're trying to move them to an action. Now, understand this hot hands list. These people are coming probably from your memory jogger. For a brand new distributor to the most tenured distributors, it's important that you have an ongoing memory jogger or list of names of people that you want to reach out to be potential customers, potential distributors. And you can find these people by thinking through who you know and who's around you and in your family and your friends, by going through your contacts in your cell phone, maybe going through the contacts on any of your social media sources. But this list should be an ongoing list that we are consistently updating and reaching to when we need to create lists like your hot hands list on a Monday. Something else that's important about Mondays are the Monday night call. Wendy Campbell runs a Monday night call every Monday, and it's the amount of time that you should carve out every single Monday when she runs this call. They're informative, they're inspirational, and it's certainly worth the 30 minutes of time spent. Next, let's move over to Tuesday, which I call Team Building Tuesday. Tuesday is all about building your team and helping your team build their team. If you're a brand new distributor and you don't have a team yet and maybe you don't have a ton of customers yet, today's a great day to look at that memory jogger and make stars next to the people that you want to have the conversation with about being a distributor, and we can have that conversation today. Also about looking at your social media outlets and looking at who you are, for example, with Facebook, who your friends are. And with those friends, I suggest that you look and see who their friends are. And maybe it's people that you've known throughout your life that you just haven't added to your Facebook. It's important that you expand your quote-unquote friends on your social media outlets so that you can engage more people through the posts that you share, and that so more people can be part of this journey that you have. So those are great things to do on Team Building Tuesday to start the conversations about building your own personal team. If you're working on growing your team and you have customers already, it's important that you have conversations with your raving fan customers about sharing the product and the business. It's about sharing the product and the business with your family and friends and having them understand your why behind it and ask them to join you. It's about looking to set up events with specific people that you care about. Maybe it's a one-on-one conversation for coffee. Maybe it's a play date with some friends. But it's making sure that when you're in those times or in those, focused times that you're having those conversations with those people, that you're sharing the business. There's a purpose behind it. Now, if you're a tenured distributor, Team Building Tuesday is all about focusing on your team. It's about logging into your virtual office and running numbers, looking at your past PVC reports and seeing how close some of your distributors are to qualifying their business. Maybe helping them set goals for the week, for their month. Help them set goals to what their next promotion may be. It's about helping them set up activities to hit those goals. Three-way calls, Zoom events, help them setting up events, live events, Facebook events, helping them do whatever business building activities they need to do to get them to their next step, and your guidance throughout all of that. I also encourage our teams to promote self-development and self-growth. It's important that we spend, if not daily, weekly time focusing on becoming our best selves. And that just makes everything better for ourselves, for our families, for our business, and beyond. Wednesday is all about wrapping it up. It's about tying up any loose ends from Monday and Tuesday, making those calls, sending those messages out, closing anything that's currently opened, and moving those people to an action. Another great thing about Wednesday is searching for and setting up events, live events, Facebook events, Zoom events, whatever it may be, and making sure that we're setting them up for the current month as well as our future months, so that we have consistent events that we can invite and share with to people so that they can come. We want to also make sure that when we're inviting to these events that we're sending out personal invitations. It's important that we make these invitations personal so that the person on the other end of it is engaged into what you're saying and is excited to be part of the event that you're about to share. Thank You Thursday is my favorite day of the week because it's all about customers. It's all about getting our customers on the phone or through Messenger, however you connect with the people you reach out to, and telling them thank you for being a loyal customer. What I like to do is on the first Thursday of every month, I print out my customer genealogy report. And if I have an hour or 2 hours or 20 minutes to spend on Thursdays doing customer care, I start at the very top of my customer genealogy report, and I check off each and every person that I contact that day as I go down the list. I want to make sure that I have some sort of touch point with each and every customer throughout the month. And I do that by checking them off as I go down my customer genealogy report. Now, another key thing about the genealogy report we want to make sure we focus on Thank You Thursdays is the status of our customers. In one of the columns on the right-hand side of the report, there's a status column. And there's an A for active. That means that customer is actively ordering, as well as an active payment process is going through. Everything is as it should be. Then you have, sometimes you'll see the letter D for decline. That means that that person's payment didn't process. The credit card was declined. There's C for canceled status. And then there's your R's. An R is a delayed shipment or a postponed shipment. And every single one of these statuses are important for us to know about our personal customers. We want to make sure that we are engaging in our customers on a monthly basis so that if their credit card is ever declined or their next shipment is coming, it's important that we're not just calling them for that purpose. We want them to know that we are engaged in their journey and we're excited to be here in going through this customer experience with them. We also want to really focus on those postponed shipments. It's important that we recognize a postponed shipment means probably the consistency of taking our Juice Plus is not there. And we want to encourage them to find a habit with taking Juice Plus every single day so that we can turn those postponed shipments to raving fan active customers. There's a format that I created when having the conversations with customers called TRE. It's just a basic format of how that conversation looks. Thank, reinforce, and expand. We want to thank our customers for being loyal customers and for taking on one simple change with Juice Plus. We want to reinforce to them why they started taking Juice Plus in the first place and the benefits that it's had for themselves, for their family. We also want to reinforce the incredible benefits that the product has as a whole with their research for people all over the world. We then want to expand to more products, expand to the business. So that conversation is very, very structured and very comfortable to have. You're thanking them. You're reinforcing why they started it and the benefits that they've had. And then you're expanding. If they were on the 2-blend, expand to the berries. If they're on the trio, expand to the complete. You can, of course, expand to the tower garden. And then, of course, the business. And it's a very comfortable conversation to have when you kind of follow that structure and guideline. Now, final follow-up Friday. It's all about closing any door that is still opened, tying up any loose end that is still untied. We want to make sure that anything that is outstanding from the rest of the week has some kind of closure, and that anything that is still open, that we're moving that person to an action. If it's placing that order, becoming a distributor, whatever it may be, we want to make sure that we are closing any gaps that may still be open from throughout the week. We also want to make sure our events are set up and the personal invites are sent, so that everything and all of our goals that we had for the week, for the most part, have had some kind of closure to them. Then here comes our weekend. Our weekend, we spend a lot of time maybe at athletic events with our children or our families, or we're at parties, or engaging conversations with people at the park. Weekends are a great time to share our product and share your story. When you're with people and they ask you how you're doing or what you're up to, tell them. Share boldly, share unapologetically. We have an amazing product at the tip of our fingers, and it's important that we share with everyone that we come in contact with. On Sundays, it's important that we set up our DMO for the following week. We want to take some time on Sunday to get our list set up from Momentum Monday, that we have everything aligned moving into that week, so that when we sit down to do our Juice Plus business and to work on our Juice Plus business, that time is going to be intentional and productive. So it's important on Sundays that we spend the time to set up our following week with our DMO. Please understand that when you work with passion and purpose and you combine that with consistent, intentional business building activity every single day, you are an unstoppable force. It's going to yield exponential growth for your business that you would probably almost ever dreamed of, and it's all just about being organized and being intentional with your time. Please reach out to the person that shared this video with you for any further questions. I hope you enjoy this journey. Thank you so much.